I am a German currently visiting the United States, and today I'm gonna explore an American Walmart for the very first time. I heard that Walmarts are very unique, very interesting, and maybe also a bit shocking for someone coming from Europe. So let's see what it's like. I am currently in Chadron, Ohio, a small town here, and we do have a Walmart right there. So let's see what interesting items we can find and what the prices are like. Right, and here we are. Hello. Oh, happy to help. I have people here welcoming you, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
hello.
Okay, literally the first thing you see after you enter the mart are huge Dorito bags. They look way larger than the regular bags in German supermarkets. And we do have something called liquid death here. That sounds quite strange. Wonder what it is. Strawberry terror. It's soda flavored with sparkling water. What? It's actually just sparkling water, but the name sounds so aggressive, you know? Liquid death. Very interesting marketing. And then this is also a very popular drink here in America. Gatorade, which I actually like, but yeah, also like very large bottles. Maybe if you're an American watching this, you wonder, these are just regular size bottles. Why do you call them large? But I can tell you that in German supermarkets, the regular bottles of similar drinks would be smaller. And then looks like you can also get some food right here. Chicken tenders, buffalo wings, so something that is freshly prepared here. And oh wow, I think this supermarket is huge. Have a look at that. And I also noticed already that you can not only get groceries here, there's also a section for clothing, which is also something that you usually don't see in German supermarkets where I'm from. But what is same as in German supermarkets is as soon as you enter, you are greeted with a fruit section. So we have fruits here, huge looking apples. Even the apples are looking bigger here than the regular apples in Germany. That is interesting. We have cherries here, more apples, mangoes, and then there's an organic section here as well with all types of vegetables, mushrooms, salads. So nothing too unusual, but I'm pretty sure we will find some unusual stuff later on. And then there's a bakery section here. Look at that. That looks so delicious. Frosted sugar cookies. They look very good, but also very sweet. Wow, and so many cookies here. Double chocolate cookies. Oh wow. And cakes. Cinnamon roll. Oh, that sounds delicious. I love cinnamon. Oh my god, there are so many sweet options here. That is crazy. And way more over here, like huge cakes as well. And delicious looking pudding. That is interesting. That one looks very good actually. Let me have a look. Which one does look the best? Yeah, to be honest, they all look quite good, but I also see they all have so much sugar added. 27 grams of sugar in this tiny cup right here. If I remember correctly, it is recommended that you only eat as an adult 50 grams of sugar maximum per day. So just a tiny cup like this is more than half of the recommended amount of sugar. That is literally crazy, but I would guess it probably tastes really good. And then you do have huge muffins here as well. Wow, so many sweet options just here in the bakery section, and I'm sure there's another huge candy section as well. And then you have frozen meat right here, burger patties, smash burger. They look really good. And there's a big beef section as well, pork, poultry. Let's have a look what type of steaks they have here. I would assume because it's America, it's probably very good looking and huge steaks. And yeah, I'm right. This looks like a huge piece of meat. Beef chuck tender roast, $34 only. I would have expected a big piece like this to be more expensive. And yeah, we also have huge steaks like this. Look at that T-bone steak, $31. That looks quite nice. But I also think in America it works like this. The prices that you see here are never the final prices, because they always add the tax at the cashier. So I'm not sure how much tax is added here, but the prices that you see here are never the final prices. So you always have to add a bit extra. Oh, you have ribs right here, spare ribs for $8.59, but that is also a huge portion. Actually my first impression here of the prices is actually quite good. I would have expected huge meat pieces like this to be more expensive. And then we have instant food here as well. Ben's Street Food. Looks like Mexican style for $2.97. And something that I noticed already here, look at that. I am quite tall, 1.90 m or 6'3", and I even have to stretch to reach the top shelf. How are you supposed to grab something from up there if you're not as tall as I am? Are there any leathers here? No. That is strange. So how are small people shopping something from the upper shelf? I'm not sure though if this is the case like this in every Walmart. And then we have a ketchup here, also huge. This is like a huge ketchup bottle, and this seems to be the regular size here for $3.97. So my first impression here is, yeah, the sizes of everything seem to be much larger in general than what I'm used to in Germany. And yeah, like I said already earlier, we do have clothing here as well. So you can buy t-shirts, for example, for $6. that is also quite affordable. Probably the quality is not the best, but yeah, $6 for a t-shirt. That is way lower than I would have expected. Let's see, we have like a little hoodie here for $21.98. Also not that much, and you can buy pants here as well, like basketball shorts for like $14 here as well. If you're an American watching this, let me know in the comments. Is Walmart like a budget place to go shopping? Do you also have other supermarkets that are similar but pricier? So is Walmart actually like known to be the place to go where you buy like cheap groceries? And I don't really mean cheap in a negative way now, you know. This is literally crazy. I think I've never seen such a huge box of laundry detergent. I think that's what it is. Like, wow, everything here is so big. That is, oh. That is literally crazy. I always heard about that everything is bigger in America, and now seeing that for the first time inside a supermarket is quite funny. And I also have electronics here. For example, huge TVs for $298. Also, to be honest, that doesn't sound to be that expensive to me. Like a huge QLED TV for like $250. Okay, plus tax then on top of it. But I'm very surprised so far about the prices here. You can buy iPhones here even. How much is an iPhone here? iPhone 17 Pro Max for, I think, $1,099. Alright, I think that's the regular iPhone 17 price. Also have Samsung Galaxies here, which to be honest I prefer over iPhones, but that's my personal preferences. What is this phone? This looks like an old phone from like the 2005 era. Interesting, but I don't see a price here. Unlocked version $80. You can buy an old school phone like this here for $80. That's interesting. So yeah, you literally have everything here in Walmart, I feel like. Even electronics, phones, TVs. Laptops as well. Yeah, you certainly can't get these things in German supermarkets. Like you need to go to like a department store or like a mall to buy things like that. PlayStation 5 here as well. Headphones. What is this? DVDs, I think. Oh, when was the last time you actually used a DVD player to watch a DVD? Oh, that is like childhood memory for me. I remember when I was young, I'm not sure if you also had these places in the US, probably yes, where you could go to, for example, Friday afternoon and rent DVD movies and then take them home over the weekend to watch them. Yeah, we always did that when I was a child, and now these places are all gone because we all have Netflix and Amazon Prime and stuff like that. And then vacuum cleaners here, suitcases if you want to go traveling, and then I also see guns here. Wow, but these are not real guns. This is like, how do you call it, like a BB gun, I think. Yeah, look at that, it's like a proper sized rifle here. Air gun. Huh. Interesting. And we have paintball guns here as well. I did hear before that some Walmarts also sell real guns. If you're an American watching this, let me know if that's true. That's what I heard before, but I think here in this Walmart at least, you only have like BB guns and like soft air. I think it's like soft air rifles. But you also have knives here. And I actually think this is ammunition here. This is probably for real guns though. And yeah, if you want to get a huge rifle like this, it's gonna cost you $194. This is funny. I think this is like a hunting section as well for hunters. With all this equipment like this to go into the woods. To be honest, it's really like a mall in here. I feel like there's nothing that Walmart doesn't have. Like this is the place to come to for whatever you need. Like literally everything is here. And that's actually pretty cool. Because in Germany, like we have so many different shops. Like supermarkets are only for groceries. And then you have shops like, I think in America you have something like Home Depot. If you want to buy like stuff that, you know, like you can use in the home. Like stuff like this. So in Germany you have to go to many different places to get all these things, but here that is actually so cool that you can get literally everything inside one market under one roof. And there's even a pharmacy here. That is also cool. We don't have pharmacies in German supermarkets. Yeah, you have tons of vitamins here as well. Dietary supplement, overall health wellness support for about $14. Okay, to be honest, I have seen many things, but I actually haven't seen that much like food. Like I want to see like food and candy. And look at this. This is the biggest bottle of Listerine I have ever seen. That is insane. What is that? 1.5 liter. Huh. Actually quite nice if you have a big bottle like that for about $9, by the way. And you don't need to go to the supermarket again to restock it. Actually, I like big sizes. Like this is something that you always need at home, right? And if you have a large bottle, then you don't need to rebuy it that often. It actually makes sense to have large portion sizes or large bottle sizes for a few items here and there. Okay, my mom is also here with me, by the way. It's also your first time in Walmart. What is your impression here?
Everything is very big.
The same impression that I also have, yeah.
I don't know, people like, if you're single or something, how do you buy cheese? Everything is like big. You can't freeze everything and it won't last forever, so I'm not sure, yeah. But it's a lot of choice.
I wonder if there are small sizes available if you look for it.
I was looking for feta cheese, just for salad, I couldn't find
Okay, interesting.
size.
Okay, I think I found the food rows. All of these rows are with food. Oh, and there's somebody cruising around with like a, how do you say that in English? Like a rolling wheelchair, you know? And I actually heard before, let me know if that's true if you're an American, that you can rent like these wheelchairs that are electric inside some of the Walmarts. I heard that before, but I never actually know if that's true. Okay, so here we have ice cream. Of course, I don't have to mention that again. Very large containers for $3.87. Okay, it must be so weird for you if you're watching this as an American and you see all these portion sizes, and for you, these sizes are probably normal. And then you're wondering why I'm always so shocked about the portion sizes here. But maybe if you ever have the chance to visit a European supermarket or a German supermarket, and then you will notice the difference. Like in Germany, if you want to buy like large portion sizes, you have to go to a specific wholesale market, which you usually can't just access as a regular person. You need to be like a restaurant owner, for example, and then you can access these wholesale markets where you can also get, for example, like ketchup in huge bottles. But the regular supermarkets usually don't have huge portion sizes like that. And we do have a huge pizza section here. That looks interesting. So you can get one of these pizzas for about $7.50 right here, or as low as $4.82. Yeah, they probably have a very large pizza section. It's a very popular food here in America. So many different choices. That is another thing that I noticed here. Like every item has so many different options. Like if you want to buy a pizza, there are literally like 100 different pizzas to choose from. That is crazy. Like it's so overwhelming to have so many choices. Especially like imagine you're new here. Like I would move to the US and then I want to try like a pizza, and then I have to try my way around, like try like 100 different types of pizzas until I found one that I really like, you know. There's even more pizza right here. Meatless pepperoni pizza. So yeah, looks like they also have like vegetarian options here. Even dairy free, so no milk inside. Sweet potato littles. But I have the impression that these vegetarian options are a bit pricier. So one pizza, for example, here is $7.68. So probably you pay a bit extra if you want to have like something special like dairy free. Oh, and look at that. American pancakes. Are these pre-made pancakes that you just have to heat up yourself? Interesting. For like $5.82 for like a box of 12 pancakes. Microwavable pancakes. How good can a pancake taste if it's heat up in a microwave? I have my doubts, to be honest, if that's really delicious. Wow, look at that. What is this even? Barbecue sauce. 1 gallon, almost 4 liter. Wow. And this is, I guess, peanut butter. Also a huge box. We have Nutella here. Okay, that's also popular in Germany. What is this? Complete pancake mix. Just add water. But this is 10, what is LB? Is LB pounds? I'm not sure. But it's almost 5 kilo. Wow. I really enjoyed this, exploring an American Walmart for the first time. And what is actually also interesting, I have been told that at least this Walmart right here has an app, and you can search for specific items on the app. Like for example, you want to have Coca-Cola, and then the app tells you exactly where in the supermarket that item is located. So you see all the rows have numbers here, so A16, A17 for example. And let's say you're searching for this one right here, and then the app would tell you that it is located in A16. And that is actually something very cool. I'm not sure if every Walmart has that, but that makes so much sense, and especially in a huge market like this, where it's probably very difficult to find things, especially if you're not used to going to that market. And that is something that, I wish German supermarkets would also start having. Okay, and this is the candy section here. That is what I was looking for, because American candy is well known to be very good, but also very sugary. So I think you have every candy that you can imagine here. Oh, there's even a section healthy snacks, probably nuts. Yeah, we do have nuts here. Cinnamon and brown sugar. That doesn't sound that healthy. Oh, okay, only 5 grams of sugar. Okay, way healthier than probably all of this section right here. So you can also find healthy things, or at least not that unhealthy things, if you are really looking for it. M&M's, huge package again for about $13 US. But can you actually also find the small packages? So we have M&M's minis here, but it's not really like a regular sized, at least for me, regular sized. Maybe this. I think this size here is similar to the regular size in Germany. What's that? 4.5, what is oat set? Ounce? I don't know. It's like 130 grams. So Down here you have like smaller sizes, but up here on your eye level you have these huge sizes here, like this 2LB6 oat set. Oh, this is something that I really like in America. Skitless. I really like them. You can also get them in other countries, but I think they are very popular here as well. And yeah, I really like Skitless. Probably one of my favorite candies in America. And also here a huge bag of Skitless for about $12. Oh, and we have German gold bears here. The original since 1922. Oh, we don't have a German flag on here. In other countries they often have a German flag because yeah, they are originally from Germany, and they are costing $2.44 here. And there's a whole nother row here just for chips, potato chips. Huge bag as well. I think I don't have to mention it anymore, right? Everything here is just huge and gigantic. Let me show you like regular chips bag from Germany, like a regular sized one. Like even this one, I think is a bit taller than the regular sizes in Germany. And these ones are obviously taller. I think I don't even see like a regular sized bag of chips here. Everything looks taller than it is in my country. This one maybe. Yeah, I think this is a regular size in Germany, and that is like 6.5 oat set, about 200 gram. Yeah, this is what I would call a regular size. But as you can see, most of the bags are way bigger than that. And yeah, I also see so many items here that I have never seen before. That's why I always like to explore supermarkets in other countries, because you always find, yeah, things that you have never seen before. Oh, look at that. Very American here, made in USA. What is this? Purified water with electrolytes. This is just water, but the bottle is, it's not like cheap plastic. It's like, it's a nice bottle actually, especially with the American design. I don't see a price here. Ah, right here, $2.68 for 12 cans. That would be very cheap actually. Or is that the price for 1 can? Then it would be expensive, I guess, for water. Now we have Mountain Dew here, 2 liter. Seems to be the normal size here, of course. A lot of soda drinks here as well, vitamin water. That is also something that I noticed here in America. You have a lot of flavored water drinks with no sugar, or at least they are promoted as low-calorie drinks. Like this vitamin water, for example, including 27 gram added sugar. Okay, I guess this one at least is not low sugar, low calorie. Okay, let's see how much Coca-Cola is. So we have a big bottle, we have a small one here. One. This is like, no, that's not even normal size. 1.25 liters. So the regular Coca-Cola bottles in Germany are 1 liter. So this is a bit taller. I don't even see 1 liter here. So let's see what's the price for this one, for example. 1.82 for a bit over 1 liter. And you also have like cans here with American flags on it. Oh, that looks cool actually. Also here, Coca-Cola bottles with the America flag on it. Oh, they even have the glass bottles here. Hecho en Mexico. I think that means produced in Mexico. Because I heard before that the Coca-Cola in Mexico tastes different because they produce it with different ingredients there, and many people say it actually tastes better there. So maybe this is original Coca-Cola from Mexico. And yeah, the old school glass bottle design. And this one, 4 bottles for $7.22. Oh, and we have Dr. Pepper here. I heard Dr. Pepper is also very popular here. Did I try Dr. Pepper before? I think I actually haven't. I think it's similar like Coca-Cola, but a very distinguishable, different taste. How much is Dr. Pepper? $5.28 for, I think, 6 bottles. And also something that you can't do in any supermarket around the world. You can buy alcohol here, which you also can in Germany in supermarkets, but some countries around the world you have to go to specific liquor stores. But here we do have wine. We have these, I think these are like mixed drinks, like with alcohol and soda, for example, like the White Claw seltzer. Actually, I don't know what a seltzer is, but I think this is alcohol, if I'm not mistaken. Spiked sparkling water with a hint of mango. What does spiked mean? Ah yeah, it says contains alcohol. Yeah, 5%. So these are alcoholic beverages here. And then we have American beer here. I think these are the most 2 popular brands here, Budweiser and Bud Light. I think it's actually the same brand. Bud is that one brand. So we have Bud Light and Budweiser. If you're an American, let me know in the comments which one is actually the most popular brand for beers. And here you can get 15 cans, I think, for $20. And here we have 18 cans for $19. Do we have German beer here? German beer is popular all around the world, right? So I would expect that there's also some German beer here, but I can't see any. And also alcohol is available in bottles that are way larger than the normal bottle sizes. 1.75 liter right here. No German beer in American Walmarts. That surprises me. I would have loved to see German beer brands here as well. Oh, I noticed something that is very different. You have the eggs here inside a refrigerator. Or not really refrigerator, but it's cool here, cold, you know. In Germany, in our supermarkets, the eggs are not stored at a cool place. They are stored like in a regular shelf. That is interesting. And also look at this. It is so funny seeing all these sizes here. 2.8 liter of some juice or lemonade. Look at all the sizes here. That is so funny for me. And right behind the checkout stations, you have lottery machines here, I think. So touch screen to play games. So if you're lucky, you can win some money here in Walmart as well. And yeah, many of the checkout stations were actually, how do you say that? Self-service, so you have to check out the items yourself. So there's nobody there to help you pack it or help you scan it. Okay, and that was a very interesting visit to the Walmart here in the USA. Let me know in the comments what surprised you the most. And yeah, if you're an American watching this, let me know which other supermarket chains I should visit here in the US.